Hello, me internet peeps. This is Nina from the Lashes on Point Salon and Academy. When I bought my t-shirt, it says grateful. When I bought my t-shirt, I'm like, when would I ever wear this? And then the whole global pandemic came along and I'm like, pretty much gonna wear that every day. I hope everybody is okay, safe and happy during this quarantine period. What I thought I would do was use this time to share with you some of my favorite business books because I'm a bit of a reader. For those of you who don't know, my name is Nina Andrews. I own a lash salon and academy in Melbourne, Australia. It's a multi-award winning lash salon and academy, accredited academy, and I absolutely love what I do. But with the current global issue going on, we are currently shut down, so I'm in quarantine. So basically what I'm doing is working from home, filming content for you lovely people, because you're pretty much the only contact I have with the outside world right now, and it's really sad. I love you. Please smash that like button. Anyway, these are my business reads that have helped me grow my business. So for those of you who don't know, I started a home-based hobby and I turned it into a commercial salon, bringing in over $500,000 Australian dollars a year. So what I'm going to show you is the books that were pivotal to me creating my business and all that sort of stuff. So the first one, you'll see that a lot of these books are really well worn. This is The Big Leap by Gay Hendricks. You'll see, like I said, this one's been read quite a few times. This one is all about taking your business to the next level, the big leap. So a lot of people will find that with the starting up of a business, there is an element of fear. And the reason for that is because it is outside your comfort zone. And that's totally okay. Like we all know nothing good comes from our comfort zone, our cruise level. But when you do finally get it in your head that you're going to take your business or whatever it is to the next level, you often need a little bit of an emotional helping hand, a little kickstart, if you will, on how to do that in the most respectful and supportive way. So The Big Leap is fantastic for helping you with that fear. As you can probably see, I read it multiple times. I read this while I was designing my salon, building my salon, and rebranding my business, which was about 4 years ago now. And this one was a big help for me. On that same vein, another one that I love is called Big Magic. Big Magic, Creative Living Beyond Fear by Elizabeth Gilbert. Big Magic is all about finding what sets you alight and running with it. So basically, businesses, as we know, if the owner, the CEO of the business is passionate about what they believe in, it has very strong ethics and a strong ethos within their company, it leads for a better team experience. It also leads for a better client experience. So this is all about finding what really sets you alight and using it in a way that's really going to help you to run your business from the heart, which, as we know, is where a lot of businesses really come to the fore. The Go-Giver, a little story about powerful business idea by Bob Burg and John David Mann. This one is also fantastic, The Go-Giver, that little final push that you need. And it's short little stories. And as you can see, like the words are pretty evenly spaced, you know. Like this is a short read. If you're a fast reader like me, this will literally take you 2 hours. You know, it's a short read, but this one is a really good one. All right, so moving on from needing that little push to get you to dip your toe into the business world, let's start to think about marketing and drawing in your clientele and all that sort of thing. Seth Godin is an amazing author. He has such a beautiful way of teaching that's very, it resonates with a lot of different learning styles. So you will find that no matter what learning style you are, you will probably resonate with Seth Godin on some level. So one of his first books was Purple Cow. Now, the idea behind this was when you're going for a drive, like with friends and family, and you're in the car, and you see a cow in a field, and I don't know about you, but I do it as well. I do the same with horses. I'll be like, oh, cow, you know, so you point it out. But after a while, as you're driving deeper into the countryside, there are more cows in the field, and pretty soon you're just driving through field after field after field of cows. So that's what we call a saturated market. Basically, there's a lot of people out there offering the same thing that you do. So how are you going to stand out? Well, somebody painted a cow purple. And so now it wasn't just, ooh, cow in a field of cows. It was, ooh, purple cow. So that's the whole idea around Purple Cow. It's all about how to carve out a niche, or a niche if you're American, within the market, and how to basically transform your business by being remarkable. This was one of the reasons why my salon specializes in handcrafted Russian volume, and we do no other service. We are experts in that service. And this was a main book for me making that decision, and also having the strength to make that leap. A lot of people think that if you specialize, you basically give up a massive market share. Well, it's actually not true. If you do specialize, you can actually charge more for your specialty service, which ends up being more financially viable in the long term. So Purple Cow is brilliant. Keeping with the Seth Godin spiel, he also has free prize inside. This one is all about marketing. Once again, very good for Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, all those different marketing platforms. He obviously doesn't mention them specifically because it is a slightly older book. But all of his theories can easily be translated into the modern world. So I highly recommend that. Seth Godin, free prize inside. This is a really good book if you're looking at how you are going to write your Facebook and your Instagram ads, what you're going to put down in the actual text of those ads. This is a really good book to help you with that. Before I give up on Seth, his last book that I love is All Marketers Are Liars. Now, this is all about humanizing your business. So people don't buy from somebody that they don't like. I know, shocker. But All Marketers Are Liars is the power of telling authentic stories in a low trust world. So basically what he's saying is every time you see an ad, you're skeptical. But he sells in a way that you're not really aware that you're being sold to. And you guys should check out the Kardashians. Like, I'm not a massive Kardashian fan, but they are really good at selling in a way that is indirect. And that's what he's talking about there. Doing it in a beautiful, friendly way that people don't feel pressured to buy your product or anything, but they just know if they ever want to do business in the future with you, that you're the person that they're going to go to. So this is all about telling authentic stories and how to sell through stories and how to sell a feeling, not a product, which, as we know, is more effective. One of the very first business books that I read was The E-Myth Revisited. This is by Michael Gerber. Why Most Small Businesses Don't Work and What to Do About It. And I don't know if you can see, but like, look how tattered this book is. I've read this so many times. Bringing the dream back into the small business world. Oh my God, you have to read this one. It's brilliant. The next one, which is going to be really important if you're in a service-based industry like myself, is Raving Fans. Raving Fans is by the co-author of The 1 Minute Manager. So yeah, Ken Blanchard and Sheldon Bowles. Raving Fans is all about creating the most beautiful and authentic experience ever, which is the difference in a saturated market. If there's lots of people offering what you're offering, if you're not doing the Purple Cow theory, you need to make it special for them to choose you. And this is all about how to build a massive following, a cult following, a group of raving fans that tell all their friends about you and send all their friends to you and recommend you and everything like that. And as we know, word of mouth is the best marketing tool. So check this one out. How to Win Friends and Influence People. An oldie but a goodie. You know what? I do not recommend you read this book because it is like, it's I don't know about you, but when I have like a thick volume that's not fiction, I kind of struggle. But I recommend you get this one on Audible. If you sign up, you get 1 free credit. So I recommend you get this one on Audible and listen to it on Audible. It's an older book, but all the principles still reign true. And my last one, and probably my favorite, is The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. The Powerful Lessons in Personal Change by Stephen Covey. Now, I have this book on Audible and I listen to it multiple times when I'm going to bed at night. So I love this book. Anyway, I will pop all the titles in the links down below, and I hope you really enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up and please subscribe. It really supports my channel. Stay safe.